Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a post from a creator who says that people won't stop accusing them of copying the plus-sized park hoppers. Apparently, she has a TikTok and Instagram account dedicated to testing amusement park rides to see if plus-sized people can fit into them, just like the plus-sized park hoppers. So some people started wondering if she was copying them. We're going to be taking a look at that post where she addresses the allegations, read several comments, as well as take a look at a couple of bonus posts. So be sure to stick around until the end. Before we proceed, please click the like button so that I may apply comb to mustache.
The fact that I have to defend myself to protect my integrity is frustrating. So let me set the record straight. I've been in the plus-size park space since May of 2022.
Some people accused her of copying the plus-sized park hoppers, but she says she's been doing it longer than them.
I have the receipts and the timestamps to prove it. I've always been about community over competition. That's never going to change. And honestly, there's enough space for all of us, no pun intended.
Do-do-do. Okay, so people have been giving you a hard time and saying you're copying them.
Never once tried to tear another creator down, not once. But I'm not sitting idle while my name gets dragged through mud. Copycat, fake, Walmart version, Temu version? Yeah, no, that's not right. What?
People are calling her the Temu version of plus-sized park hoppers, or the Walmart version.
What actually bothers me is my integrity is in question. That's where I draw the line. That's the non-negotiable. I didn't build this to compete with anyone. I built this because this community deserves it, and I'm not going anywhere.
Okay, so as she said in that clip, her integrity is in question. People have been accusing her of copying the plus-sized park hoppers. According to her, she's actually been doing this longer than them. That's messed up when you start doing something, and then somebody else comes along, gets a lot more traction than you, and then everybody thinks that you're copying them, even though you were the first one to do it. Does that mean that they're copying her? No, probably not. Now let's take a look at the description as well as some of the comments. I hate that I even have to say this, but here we are. I started sharing plus-size ride experiences in May 2022. Everything I post is based on my real, personal experience. I've always been about my community over competition. There's space for all of us, but my integrity is not up for debate. If you've ever felt nervous about fitting on a ride, this is why I do what I do, okay? This person says, plus-sized park space. This person says, from a glance, your content is much better. Plus-sized park hoppers are rage baiters at best, just vlogging themselves going deeper and deeper into addiction, vlogging all their food and gluttony. Meanwhile, it seems like you care about people struggling with food addiction and want them to be able to have fun and be themselves. I don't struggle with obesity or food addiction, but I have people I care about that do, and I love the work you're doing. Okay, that person says the plus-size park hoppers are rage baiters. Okay, I don't know about that. I don't really get enraged when I see them telling me whether or not they can fit into various rides. I'm not really enraged. Like when they're like, hey, look, I can't fit into the Tron bike. I'm not like, oh! I don't know who that's enraging. Wait a minute. Those people can't fit into an amusement park? I guess is supposed to be my response. This person says it's funny because there are hundreds of Disney content creators who are filling similar niches, food, character interactions, hacks, but because yours happens to be about accessibility, suddenly 2 is too many. Yeah, it's weird how many people are making content about going to Disney and eating the food and interacting with characters and hacks. It's weird that you can actually get traction online with an account that just talks about going to an amusement park. The way algorithms work, there needs to be more than one person creating content. No, there doesn't. We only need me, actually. You guys can unsubscribe and block every other creator on this platform and just watch my content. It's all you need. Honestly, there actually doesn't need to be more than one person creating content online. Period. All you need is me. Tune into this channel every single day. Otherwise, you will feel a great emptiness inside of you that nothing else will fill. Sorry about that. I'm not trying to program you with feelings of emptiness or whatever to try to make you watch my stupid show. But you will be completely empty inside and you'll never feel whole until you subscribe to my channel and watch all of my videos. It's true. It's true. This person says, what happened? Why is your integrity in question? That's what I was wondering. And then here she responds by saying, if you go a few posts back, you can see the mayhem and chaos that has ensued. I went a few posts back looking for all of that drama in that post, but I couldn't find it. I found a post where somebody asked her if she was copying the plus-sized park hoppers, but I didn't see the post where people were calling her a Temu plus-sized park hopper or any of that. Obviously, I wanted to find the drama. Couldn't find it. I went several posts back. I went looking all around on her page. This person says, plenty of room for everyone in town. I disagree. There's not room for any of you. Only for me. Get out. I guess that was a joke. For the record, your first post for Cy/Rides was May 17th, 2022 with Tron. Plus Size Park Hopper's first post on their account was April 26th, 2023. But ultimately, both accounts are great. I follow both. It's just the commenters hating. Keep doing you. And then she responds by saying, absolutely, this one just really hurt because the fact that everyone called me a copycat, it's simply not true. It's hard to be a copycat when you're an original, and I never have said anything bad about those girls. I think what they're doing is wonderful, and I think it's so much fun that they do it together. And then this person responds, completely agree, both accounts are full of positivity and helped so much when I planned my trip. And then here's a comment from Veronications Travel, which is somebody that I made a video about before, who was talking about using a mobility scooter at Disney, and it had the comments in an uproar. That's her. And she says, I feel this so hard and I get the same thing on my content. Fact is, there is not one person doing something unique on social media. Yeah, there is. Right here, baby. We all have something unique to offer. Ourselves, and that cannot be replicated. There can never be too many people advocating for us, and it's sad that there are some who don't realize/recognize the power in numbers. Keep doing your thing. This person says people will have similarly great ideas. Happens in comedy all the time. The best of the best, don't worry about anyone saying someone did it first. There's no reason. Keep your chin up. This person says, do you, girl. We don't have enough plus-size people doing it. Our community is so underserved, so thank you for your content. I think the fact that people compare the plus-size content creators is because there are so few of us that our faces become so familiar to the community, which in turn creates comparisons. Keep doing what you're doing. Like you said, there is enough room for all of us. Okay, so she had basically nothing but supportive comments there. Like I said, I went back and tried to find that post where everybody was accusing her of being a Temu plus-sized park hopper, and I couldn't find it, but I did find some other interesting posts, which we're gonna take a look at now. Did I fit on Flight of Passage?
You want to ride Flight of Passage in Animal Kingdom, but you're afraid you're not going to fit? Let's talk about it. Hi, I'm Vicky, your chubby ride guide. Like this video and follow for more plus-size Disney and Universal tips. Flight of Passage is one of the most popular rides at Walt Disney World. This takes you on the back of a banshee to fly over Pandora's natural beauty. But let's talk
that looks cool. I need to go to an amusement park. I haven't been anywhere in forever.
about the real question. Will you fit? Flight of Passage uses an individual bike-style seat. When you sit down and straddle the seat, the restraints come in at your legs and back. The leg restraint is the tightest part. The back restraint is a little more forgiving. Pro tip, here's the easiest way to get on. Sit down and scoot all the way forward on the seat.
Okay, we need these test seats at airports.
Slide your legs forward as far as they'll go. Put your feet up like you're standing on your tippy toes so the restraint hits the lowest part of your leg.
Okay, this is a very bizarre ride. They have a little seat that comes up and pushes on your lower back.
Once that's secure, the back restraint usually falls into place. The test seat outside is pretty accurate. Take your time, there's no rush. Cast members are used to helping and will let you know if you're in the green. Once you're locked in, you're ready to fly. See Vaco. If you have any questions, let me know. Have you ridden Flight of Passage yet? What was your experience?
This is really the only thing I was able to find. In that last post, she was like, a couple posts back is where all the drama was happening. I went to her page and looked at all of the posts that happened right before that one, and I couldn't find anything. I could find this person saying, did you start before or after the plus-size park hoppers? I don't think she was responding to this comment. I don't think this is what sent her over the edge, but obviously people were accusing her of copying them. And then somebody responds, way before. And then somebody responds to that by saying, weird comment, as if there's not enough space on this app for both creators. And then somebody responds to that by saying, there is literally not enough space. Okay, I think there is. And then she responds by saying, okay, rolling the eyes. Okay, so we didn't find a lot of people accusing them of being the Temu version or whatever. I'm guessing she actually deleted that post because, like I said, I went looking for it very thoroughly. Pretty thoroughly. I'm fairly thorough. Next. Okay, it looks like she actually met the plus-size park hoppers. No mean girl energy here. Be one, find one, be the vibe. Community, collaboration, connection. The description reads, met the plus-size park hoppers and it felt like instant alignment. No weird energy, no comparison, just women showing up for each other and having fun. This is what plus-size travel should feel like. Safe, supportive, and real. If you've ever felt nervous walking into a park wondering if you'll fit or belong, this is your sign that you do. Who are the women you love traveling with? This comment reads, oh, I know them. They tried to strike my channel on YouTube because I made fun of them. I, of course, won because I threatened to countersue. Hey, Stephanie, I know you're the one that tried to do it. Okay, well, you don't countersue. When somebody strikes you on YouTube, you dispute it, and then if they reject your dispute, you can appeal it. When you appeal a copyright strike on YouTube, you're basically telling them, okay, take me to court then. And if they don't, your video goes back up. This person says, why though? And then this person says, what kind of strike? A strike isn't justified just because you made fun of them. And then the person underneath says, you're like 65 with the podcast, LMFAO, making fun of 20-something women for going to a theme park. And it looks like that's the only way you can get views on your videos. Brother, get a real job. Prob too dumb though, unfortunately. Okay, well, I agree that we shouldn't be making fun of people, especially if they're just testing rides and showing other people whether or not they fit into them. This person says, I agree, they aren't hurting anyone, just living their lives. Some people can be mean for no reason. This person says, the plus-size posse in effect. Fire. Love this. This person says, that's it, I'm moving to Japan. That's your answer to everything, David. No matter what happens. Oh, there's too many commercials on this show. That's it, I'm moving to Japan. And then we get a bunch of mean comments. No churro is safe. This person says, oh God, how the F I end up here. This person says, I love this. This person says, these people have all given up. USA, USA. I love to randomly start chanting USA. This person says, stop promoting obesity. This person says, obesity is not attractive and is killing you. By the way, I don't support anybody leaving mean comments for her or these other people. This person says, I love the plus-size park hoppers. They are so much fun. I hope to meet them someday. This person says, there shouldn't be a comparison or competition in the first place. Alright, so she actually met the plus-sized park hoppers at an amusement park and took some pictures with them to prove there was no mean girl energy, no bad blood, whatever. Next. This happened to me too. My calves are too big. I've never been on since.
Tron Rover is for. Don't be afraid to use it. You don't have to ride the bike if it doesn't feel right for your body. The Rover is there for a reason. If you can't fit on the bike, if your legs don't sit right, if you're too tall, if you have
I want to go on the bike.
mobility issues, if you just don't like leaning forward, use the Rover. Enjoy the ride your way. Honestly, I use it sometimes too. If I'm wearing a dress, if I'm hot and tired, I don't feel like dealing with the bike, I'll pick the Rover.
How often are we going to Disneyland or Disney World or whatever the heck this is? I'm so out of touch with amusement parks, I don't even know which one this is. This is World, right? Disneyland is the one that I went to when I was a kid because that's what we have in Southern California with the teacups and a couple other rides or whatever. There were no rides that go upside down at my Disneyland back in the day. I don't know if there are now or whatever, but I always thought that was kind of lame. I always preferred Six Flags Magic Mountain. That's the jam, dude. You have all the best rides over there.
You're not missing out. It's the exact same ride. Same speed, same track, same experience. Some
How often do we go to Disney World?
days, I even like the Rover better. So don't overthink it. Ride in the seat that works best for you. If you have any questions, let me know.
Okay, so there were some more ride tips for the Tron ride. You don't have to go on the bike, you can go in the Rover. Next. 4 years ago, I started testing rides to see if they were plus size friendly. This is how it started, and here's how it's going. Okay, so you went to a lot of places and tested the rides. Not just Disney World, but all types of theme parks. Okay. Now, 100 plus rides tested, plus airlines, cruises, and travel tips to help you explore with confidence. Okay, that's a genius idea. If this can get you the views like, hey, do I fit in this? Hey, do I fit in that? Hey, do I fit in that? More power to you. Sorry, there's some kind of catchy music in the background that I will dance to now. Sorry about that. I'm not sorry about that. It all started on May 11th, 2022 when I stepped aboard Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind for the very first time, terrified I wouldn't fit. I remember standing there thinking about how embarrassing it would feel to get turned away after waiting in line. And honestly, I never wanted someone else to feel that same fear alone again. So I started testing rides as a plus-size traveler and sharing the real experience. 4 years later, that one moment turned into 100 plus ride tests, airlines, cruises, travel tips, and a whole community built around traveling with confidence. If you've ever worried about fitting on a ride, in an airplane seat, or anywhere while traveling, this page is for you. Okay. This person says, it was your videos that gave me the courage to try Tron. You have provided so much useful information compared to other pages I follow. Thank you for all you do. So you're saying she's better than the plus-sized park hoppers? Let's see the response. Aw, thank you so much. I hope you had the best trip. P.S. I am better than the plus-sized park hoppers. She didn't say that. I said that. I can't misquote her. I can probably be sued for that. This is a risky job that I do. You say one wrong thing, man, and your ass is sued. You gotta be real careful. This person asks, who do you think is the best airline? Used to be Southwest with the person of size policy, but now that is gone. I appreciate you so much. All right, let's see what she says is the best airline if it's not Southwest. I really like Delta. Get out. Get the hell out. I'm sick of all the Southwest hate lately. I think their seats are comfortable and accommodating. Okay, so the Southwest hatred continues. Alright, now we're going to be taking a look at one final bonus post. The caption reads, you can't hurt my feelings. I post videos of myself squeezing into ride seats so you don't have to stress, because knowing if you'll fit matters more than looking cute. That's true, but looking cute is also pretty important, right? I mean, which is why we're wearing a very fashionable dress.
Girl.
Okay, and they started playing that Green Day song in the background. It's like dun 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 dun. I'm having trouble trying to dun dun sleep. Dun 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 dun. I'm bam dun 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 dun. On my own, here we go. It was that. 4 different power chords. The description reads, don't worry, I've got you. You can't hurt my feelings. I post videos of myself squeeze. It says the same thing that the caption said. This person says, I worked hard to not be obese, and now I'm not. I'm healthy and you're not. You need Ozempic. Okay, what a weird comment. I'm healthy and you're not. Okay. Let's look at the response. This person says, you are a sad, sad person. Yeah, if you feel the need to tell somebody I'm healthy and you're not. That's pretty weird. And then we have a bunch of supportive comments here. Okay, and we're gonna wrap up the video right there. In that final post, she said you can't hurt her. She's posting these videos to help other people see if they can fit into rides, and that matters more than looking cute. Unfortunately, I couldn't find the post where people were calling her a Temu version of the plus-sized park hoppers and all of the other stuff, but we did see her addressing that controversy. I think she might have deleted that post. We also came to learn that she actually was making this type of content first, so it's funny that people are accusing her of copying them. If anything, they would be the ones copying her, although I doubt it. Many different people can make the same type of content. So what do you think of the clips that we just saw? Is it wild that everybody thinks that person is copying the plus-size park hoppers? Leave a comment below. Happy Thursday, everybody. Anyway, that about does it. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one.